Hello and welcome to this Flowcode tutorial. In this video we will cover how to add macros to a project in Flowcode. To add a macro in Flowcode, we will use the Project Explorer. First we need to click on the Macro tab within the Project Explorer. This lists all the current macros in the loaded project. To add a new one, we hover over the Macro heading and click on the down arrow which appears and select the Add New option. Alternatively, you can also right-click on the heading. Once clicked, the Create a New Macro window will appear. First we need to select a name for the macro. We advise you name your macros according to the functions they will be performing. For this example, we will pretend I'm creating a menu system for a graphic LCD. And in this case, I might have a macro which draws the menu, so I would perhaps call this macro Menu Draw. Below that, I would add the description of my macro. I want to put a good description here in case I come back to this project later on and need to know what this macro does. Below the description box are three tabs: Parameters, Constants, and Variables. First, we will add in the macro's parameters. These are variables which are passed into the macro at the time it is called. Just like adding a new variable in the Project Explorer, we hover over the Parameters heading and click on the down arrow to add a new one. So for this example, the Draw Menu macro may need the current menu position passed into it, so it can redraw the selected menu item in the correct position. We can also add any local constants or local variables for the macro in the same way. Local constants and variables are different to global variables and constants in that they can only be used in their own macro and not anywhere else in the project. The final option we can specify for the macro is whether it returns a value or not. Simply select the option from the drop-down menu to set the return. Now, if we click OK, we can see that the macro has been added into the Project Explorer and can be used in our project. This concludes this tutorial on adding a macro to a Flowcode project. Thank you for watching.